The Komen Race is a big, it's a big thing for me. I've done it every year, probably for the past 5 years, because my mother is a breast cancer survivor. So I would always, attend that race in honor of her. And she's 88 years old and a 14-year survivor now. And it's a perfect opportunity for my mother-in-law to come in and do it with me. And we do, we go and we do the race together with her. And it's Mother's Day weekend, so we get to, celebrate the weekend and do the Komen Race together. And it's kind of become a tradition for us. There was an exhibit set up, and there was a table that had, you could actually touch and feel and see what was a normal breast tissue and what was an abnormal breast tissue. And there was a part of me saying, this little voice saying, oh, you're just being paranoid because you're at this, breast cancer event, and you're just being paranoid. There's little things that I remember that day, and that was one of them, is when I walked up to that table and I looked at those displays. I was thinking, there's a light bulb. There's, that light bulb going off saying, that subconscious little voice saying, hey, you probably need to go and have this checked, The very next day, I picked up the phone and I called my doctor and said, I want you to check this out because I know that there is something that's not right. Very soon after that, went and had a mammogram ultrasound, and that day was July 5th, and I was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. Very early stage, caught it very early. Who knows where it would have been, what stage would it have been in if I would have waited. I knew what I wanted to do before I ever got to any doctor. I knew that I wanted, and that was all because I had been, preparing or had been mentally thinking ahead of time by going to these Komen races. When I was diagnosed and we found out what kind of breast cancer I had and how fast it was growing, it was at a 17% growth rate, which a normal cancer cell grows at about a 5% growth rate. So if I would have waited until my scheduled mammogram, I don't know what stage I would have been at. I mean, I have to be honest too. I kind of drug my feet on it because I was still in a mindset of, this is not happening to me. It's not going to happen to me. But it did, and I'm here to say that, hey, the Komen prepares us as women to know the signs to look for. If I'm going to have cancer, breast cancer, there's a lot of information out there, and there's a lot of help, and the Komen Foundation provides a lot of that, a lot of help, a lot of support, and a lot of encouragement. It's a must. You have to do this. I mean, this is something that I strongly encourage you to do, is to go and get an exam. I mean, get a mammogram. If they need somebody to drive them, I'll go with them. If they need somebody to hold their hand, I'll be there. You have to. You just have to go early. That Komen Race was a day of celebrating all of the survivors there. And now that I'm a survivor, it's really special. It's a special day. It's a special race. It's a special moment for not only the people that are participating and supporting and helping that, but it's for those survivors out there. And there's a lot of them out there now. And it's because of the awareness that I think that there's more awareness, so there's more survivors.